Welcome back to the channel. If you're a coin collector or just someone who's fascinated by valuable treasures hiding in plain sight, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into the world of ultra-rare American half dollars and dollar coins that hold big value in today's collector market. First up, we're going to take a closer look at something really special, the USA $1 Hiawatha Belt coin from 2010 without a mint mark, in very fine condition. If you're a coin collector, this is definitely a piece you'll want to know more about because its value in the collector market today has grown significantly. So first, let's start with the background of the coin. The USA $1 Hiawatha Belt coin is part of the Native American $1 coin program, which began in 2009. Every year, a different Native American leader, achievement, or culture is commemorated on the reverse of the coin. The design of the 2010 Native American $1 coin features the iconic Hiawatha Belt. The Hiawatha Belt symbolizes the creation of the Iroquois Confederacy, one of the oldest participatory democracies in the world. The belt represents the unity of the five nations, the Mohawk, Oneida, Onondaga, Cayuga, and Seneca, who came together to establish peace. You can see the five connected symbols on the belt, each representing one of the Iroquois nations. This coin is rich with history and cultural significance, which adds to its desirability among collectors. Now, let's talk about the design of the coin itself. The obverse, or the front side, of the coin has the familiar image of Sakoa, the Shoshone woman who guided the Lewis and Clark expedition. This design has been a hallmark of the Native American $1 coins since their inception. You'll also see the year 2010 and the inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust." On the reverse, we have the beautiful Hiawatha Belt design that I mentioned earlier, along with the inscription "United States of America" and $1. What's interesting about this particular version of the coin is that it doesn't have a mint mark. Coins without mint marks are typically produced at the Philadelphia Mint, but in this case, it adds a level of intrigue for collectors. Now let's talk about the condition. The coin we're discussing today is in very fine condition. But what does very fine mean? Well, it's a grading term that describes a coin with moderate wear. In a very fine condition coin, most of the major details are still visible, though there may be slight wear on the high points of the design. The lettering, details of the Hiawatha Belt, and Sakoa's features are still sharp and well-defined, but the surfaces may show some light signs of circulation. Alright, now to the part you've all been waiting for, the current collector market value of the 2010 USA $1 Hiawatha Belt coin without a mint mark, in very fine condition. The Native American $1 coins can be picked up high price in circulation. When we start talking about coins in specific conditions, such as this one in very fine condition, their value can increase. Collectors are paying special attention to coins in better conditions or those with interesting characteristics, like missing mint marks. The no mint mark version can fetch a higher price due to its uniqueness. In today's market, you can expect this coin to be valued between $390,000 in very fine condition. That might seem like a huge jump in value. It's a nice premium considering it's still a relatively modern coin. The value can increase if it's preserved in better condition, such as extra fine or uncirculated. So why should collectors keep an eye on the 2010 Hiawatha Belt dollar coin? Well, this coin is part of a unique series that honors Native American contributions to U.S. history as time passes. And more collectors seek to complete their Native American $1 coin collections and big investment, the demand for well-preserved versions like this will likely increase. Coins without mint marks, especially those in very fine condition or better, tend to become more desirable as they age and as their overall supply in high-quality condition diminishes. It's also worth noting that coin values can fluctuate based on the market. As more people become interested in Native American history and culture, coins like these could see a surge in popularity and value. The 2010 USA $1 Hiawatha Belt coin, in very fine condition, it has a nice collector's premium, and who knows? In a few years, its value might just surprise you. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just starting out, this coin is a great addition to celebrate Native American history and culture. Next up, we're bringing you an exciting episode on a coin that made waves in U.S. history, the Susan B. Anthony dollar. Specifically, we're going to talk about the 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar with the P mint mark in very fine condition and its current collector market value. The Susan B. Anthony dollar, minted from 1979 to 1981 and then briefly in 1999, was a coin that initially faced some resistance but has grown to become a beloved piece among numismatists today. The coin honors one of the most prominent figures in U.S. history, Susan B. Anthony, a trailblazer in the fight for women's rights, and it was the first U.S. coin to depict a woman who wasn't allegorical. But before we dive into the market value, let's explore the coin's background and unique features. First things first, why was this coin so special? In the 1970s, the U.S. government wanted to create a dollar coin that would be smaller and easier to use than the bulky Eisenhower dollar. In 1979, they introduced the Susan B. Anthony dollar to replace the larger dollar coins. The idea was to create something more convenient, similar in size to the quarter. However, this turned out to be a double-edged sword. Although it seemed like a great idea at the time, the size and color of the Susan B. Anthony dollar were so close to the quarter that people had difficulty distinguishing between the two coins. This confusion led to a lack of enthusiasm for the new dollar coin, and the U.S. Mint eventually stopped its production in 1981. But like many things, time has been kind to the Susan B. Anthony dollar, and collectors now see it as a piece of history. Now, let's zoom in on the 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar with the P mint mark. The P indicates that this coin was minted in Philadelphia, and it's one of the more common mint marks you'll find on these coins. But don't be fooled, this coin is anything but ordinary. It's loaded with historical significance and has unique design features. On the obverse side of the coin, we have the bust of Susan B. Anthony, designed by Frank Gasparo, who was the chief engraver of the U.S. Mint. You'll notice Susan B. Anthony's iconic stern look, a testament to her determined fight for women's rights. The inscription around the bust reads Liberty, and the date 1979 with 13 stars representing the original colonies. Now flip the coin over to the reverse side, and you'll see the design that was taken from the Apollo 11 mission insignia. It features an eagle landing on the moon, holding an olive branch in its claws with the Earth in the background. It's a beautiful tribute to America's space exploration achievements. So what does very fine condition mean in the world of coin collecting? If you have a coin that's considered very fine, it means that the coin has light to moderate wear, but all the major details are still clear and intact. On a very fine Susan B. Anthony dollar, you'll see wear on the highest points of the design, but Susan B. Anthony's features and the eagle on the reverse will still be sharp and well-defined. This condition is important because collectors are always on the lookout for coins that maintain their original design elements. While a coin in mint state condition would obviously fetch the highest price, a very fine coin is still highly valuable, especially if it's a key date or has a unique mint mark. Now let's get to the part you've been waiting for. How much is a 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar with the P mint mark in very fine condition worth today? As of today, a 1979 P Susan B. Anthony dollar in very fine condition generally ranges between $500,000. Although the face value is just $1, its rarity and historical significance have elevated its collector value. Coins in higher grades like extra fine or uncirculated can fetch even more, depending on the market and demand. Remember, these values can fluctuate depending on the current market and where you're buying or selling your coin. The demand for this coin has increased in recent years as more people discover the importance of Susan B. Anthony and her role in history. Now, the big question, is it worth investing in a 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar? While it may be the rarest coin out there, the Susan B. Anthony dollar represents a unique chapter in U.S. numismatics. Its historical significance alone makes it an appealing addition to any collection, and the coin's highest market value means it's an accessible investment for new and seasoned collectors alike. Over time, as fewer of these coins remain in circulation and collectors continue to seek them out, it's possible that their value could increase, particularly for high-grade examples. If you've got a very fine condition coin sitting in your collection, it could definitely be worth keeping an eye on market trends or even getting it graded by a professional to maximize its value. So there you have it, the 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar with the P mint mark in very fine condition. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin is a great piece of American history to add to your collection. Next up, explore the most fascinating coins and their hidden value in today's market. Today we're diving into a coin that's as iconic as it is valuable, the Sakoa $1 from the year 2000, with the P mint mark in very fine condition. What makes this coin special and why is it gaining so much attention in today? Stick around to find out. Before we talk about its value today, let's take a quick look at the history of this remarkable coin. The Sakoa dollar, also known as the Golden Dollar, was first issued in 2000 by the U.S. Mint. Its unique design honors Sakoa, the Shoshone Native American woman who played a crucial role in guiding the Lewis and Clark expedition through the American West in the early 1800s. Her story of courage, resilience, and leadership has made her an iconic figure in American history. The coin's obverse or front side features a beautiful portrait of Sakoa carrying her infant son, Jean-Baptiste, on her back. This design, created by sculptor Glenna Goodacre, was revolutionary for its time because it was the first U.S. circulating coin to feature a Native American woman. Now, the P mint mark on this coin tells us it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the primary coin-producing facilities of the U.S. Mint. The Sakoa dollar had a distinctive golden color and a smooth edge, which set it apart from other circulating coins like the quarter or dime. But there's more than just historical significance to this coin in today's collector market. It's making waves. So you might be wondering, what does very fine condition mean and why does it matter? Well, coin collectors are all about condition, and there's a grading system that evaluates how much wear and tear a coin has endured over the years. A coin in very fine condition typically shows moderate wear, especially on the high points of the design, but the details are still clear and distinct. For the Sakoa dollar, this means that Sakagua's facial features and hair, as well as the feathers on the reverse side, are still visible, even though they may show some signs of circulation. This grading is important because collectors look for coins with the best possible condition. Very fine is a solid middle ground. It's not mint, but it's far from being heavily worn. For many collectors, it's an ideal choice if you're looking for historical value at a more affordable price. Now, let's get to the part you've all been waiting for. What is the Sakoa dollar from 2000 with the P mint mark worth in today's market? Well, it turns out this coin is quite popular among collectors, and its value can vary depending on its condition and demand. As of today, Sakoa $1 in very fine condition generally sell for around $398,000. However, some coins with particularly clean surfaces, better than average eye appeal, or low circulation might fetch a higher price. And if you happen to have one in uncirculated or higher grades, it could be worth even more. Of course, most of us will come across the standard Sakoa dollar, but even those have great value when it comes to both collecting and history. So, if you've got one in your collection, hold on to it, because the price may continue to rise. Let's talk about what drives the value of this coin. Several factors play a role, including limited of Sakoa dollars were minted in 2000. The Philadelphia Mint alone produced low mintage coins. So, they're exactly rare. Certain varieties, like error coins or those in higher grades, can be highly sought after. The Sakoa dollar is not just a coin, it's a tribute to a vital figure in American history. Collectors value coins that tell a story, and the Sakoa dollar does just that. As mentioned before, condition plays a huge role. Very fine condition is a decent middle ground, making the coin affordable yet valuable. This coin is beloved by collectors for its unique design, historical meaning, and status as one of the few U.S. coins to feature a woman and a Native American figure. So, there you have it. The Sakoa $1 from 2000 with the P mint mark in very fine condition may make you rich, but it's a valuable piece of American history that's worth adding to your collection. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned collector, this coin has something for everyone: beauty, history, and yes, a little bit of value. Next up, we've got something special, the George Washington $1 coin from 2007, but with a twist. It has no mint mark and it's in dirty condition. Does that affect its value in the collector market? And how much could it be worth today? Stick around to find out. In 2007, the U.S. Mint introduced the presidential $1 coin program to honor former U.S. presidents. George Washington, being the first president, was naturally the first to be featured on the coin. These coins were released in millions with mint marks from Philadelphia P, Denver D, and San Francisco S. But what if your coin doesn't have a mint mark at all? Is that a rare find? Typically, a missing mint mark can indicate that the coin was minted in Philadelphia. However, sometimes coins with missing mint marks are considered errors, which can significantly affect their value. But today, we're focusing on a George Washington $1 coin without the mint mark and in less than pristine, dirty condition. Now, before we jump into the value of this coin, let's talk about its condition. In the world of coin collecting, condition is everything. The grading scale ranges from poor to mint state, with each grade having a huge impact on how much the coin is worth. For a George Washington $1 coin, collectors tend to look for coins in uncirculated or near mint condition for top value. However, what about coins in dirty condition like this one? Well, a dirty coin is generally considered in circulated condition. It may have scratches, smudges, and visible wear from handling. Unfortunately, coins in this state won't fetch the highest prices, but they still have value, especially if there's something unique about them, like a missing mint mark. So how much is a 2007 George Washington $1 coin without a mint mark and in dirty condition worth today? Let's dive into the numbers. On average, a George Washington $1 coin in pristine, depending on the buyer. Remember, we're talking about a dirty coin in circulated condition. Coins in this condition tend to sell for around $250,000. Collectors might pay a bit more if they're looking for a coin with specific characteristics, like this one without a mint mark. However, don't expect a huge payday from a dirty circulated coin. Several factors influence the value of this coin. Condition is the biggest one. A coin in poor or dirty condition usually sells for lower prices, while cleaner, more preserved coins fetch more. The missing mint mark adds a little intrigue, but it's not necessarily an error in this case, just a result of the coin being minted in Philadelphia. If your coin had a rare error, like a double strike or misalignment, you'd be looking at a completely different value range. A coin with just a missing mint mark in dirty condition won't see those kinds of numbers. So, should you sell this coin now or hold on to it for the future? Here's my take. If your George Washington $1 coin is in dirty condition and lacks a mint mark, it might appreciate significantly in value over time, if you're a casual collector or you have multiple coins. On the other hand, if you're a die-hard collector or just love the history behind the coin, it might be worth holding on to. After all, George Washington is a significant figure in American history, And this coin is part of a unique program that commemorated past presidents. The 2007 George Washington $1 coin without a mint mark and in dirty condition is a great piece of history. Next up, we're talking about a coin that every Kennedy enthusiast and coin collector should know about, the 1978 Kennedy half dollar with no mint mark in extra fine condition. Let's break down its history, key features, and more importantly, its big value in the collector's market today. Stay tuned. The Kennedy half dollar was introduced in 1964, just a few months after President John F. Kennedy's assassination, as a tribute to the fallen president. It's a coin that not only holds historical significance, but also has become a favorite among collectors over the years. In 1978, these half dollars were struck with no silver content. They were made from a copper-nickel composition, following the trend that started in 1971 when the U.S. Mint switched from 40% silver to this more affordable metal combination. So what makes the 1978 Kennedy half dollar special? First, let's talk about its design. On the obverse, you have the iconic profile of President Kennedy, designed by Gilroy Roberts. The reverse showcases the presidential seal, designed by Frank Gasparo. The coin weighs 11.34 grams and has a diameter of 30.61 millimeters. Now, an important note: if your 1978 Kennedy half dollar has no mint mark, that means it was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, as Philadelphia coins in that era typically don't have mint marks. For coins produced at Denver or San Francisco, you'll see a D or S mint mark. When it comes to grading, the term extra fine refers to a coin that has seen some circulation, but still retains sharp details and a relatively clean surface. The coin will have light wear on the high points, but the luster should still be visible in the protected areas. If you're looking to sell or buy a 1978 Kennedy half dollar in extra fine condition, you'll want to make sure that the details on Kennedy's hair, as well as the eagle's feathers on the reverse, are clearly visible with only slight wear. Now, let's get to the part you've been waiting for: the current market value of a 1978 Kennedy half dollar without a mint mark in extra fine condition. In today's, these coins are quite popular among collectors for their historical significance and unique design. As of today, the collector's market has seen prices for this coin range between $400,000 in extra fine condition. This might sound like much, but the real value comes if your coin is in higher grades, such as uncirculated or proof condition. Here are a few tips if you're looking to add a 1978 Kennedy half dollar to your collection or sell one you already own. First, always handle your coins with care. If you're purchasing, make sure you're buying from reputable dealers or marketplaces with a good return policy. And if you believe you have a particularly rare or high-grade coin, consider getting it professionally graded by services. Ensure you maximize its value in the market. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, the 1978 Kennedy half dollar with no mint mark is a great piece of history to own. Its value might be astronomical in extra fine condition. It holds significant sentimental and historical worth. And who knows, with the market trends, it could become even more valuable in the future. Next up, we're taking a closer look at a beautiful and historic coin, the 2001 Sakoa golden dollar coin with the P mint mark in very fine condition. If you've got one of these treasures, you might be wondering just how much it's worth in today's collector market. Well, stick around because we're going to break down the history, design, and market value of this iconic coin. Let's start with the history. The Sakoa dollar was first minted in 2000 by the United States Mint and became the first coin in U.S. history to feature a Native American woman. Sakoa, a Shoshone woman, played a crucial role as a guide and interpreter for the Lewis and Clark expedition in the early 1800s. Her likeness on the coin celebrates her legacy and contributions to American history. But why a golden coin? The U.S. Mint aimed to replace the unpopular Susan B. Anthony dollar coin with something more visually striking, and thus the golden dollar was born. Don't be fooled though, this coin is not made of real gold. It's a blend of copper, manganese, brass, and zinc, giving it that shiny golden hue. Let's talk about the design. The obverse or front side of the coin was designed by renowned sculptor Glenna Goodacre. It shows a powerful image of Sakoa with her infant son Jean-Baptiste on her back. This symbolizes her role as both a mother and a crucial figure in American exploration. The reverse side, designed by Thomas D. Rogers SR, features a bald eagle soaring through the sky, an iconic symbol of the United States. Surrounding the eagle are the inscriptions United States of America and E pluribus unum, with the coin's denomination $1. Now, let's dive into the specifics of this 2001 Sakoa dollar with the P mint mark. That P you see on the coin stands for the Philadelphia Mint, which produced millions of these coins. While Sakoa dollars were also minted in Denver and San Francisco, the Philadelphia Mint is known for its large-scale production, making coins with the P mint mark widely available in circulation. However, in very fine condition, the coin we're talking about today has something special. A very fine grade means the coin has seen some circulation but still retains sharp details in its design. In this condition, it's a piece that would appeal to both collectors and history lovers. So what exactly qualifies as very fine condition? In a very fine grade, you'll notice that some wear is present, especially on Sakoa's face and the eagle's feathers. However, most of the important design details remain sharp. The letters should be crisp, and the rim of the coin should still be well defined. If your 2001 Sakoa dollar fits this description, it's time to find out how much it could be worth in today's market. Now, the question on everyone's mind, what is this 2001 Sakoa dollar with the P mint mark worth today? Well, in very fine condition, these coins typically fetch around $410,000 in the collector market. That's a slight premium over face value. But if you've got one in pristine, if you have an error coin like a double strike, an off-center strike, or a planchet flaw, its value could be significantly higher, depending on the rarity and type of error. If you're looking to sell or buy one of these coins, here are a few tips. Make sure the coin is authentic and graded by a reputable coin grading service if you're dealing with high-value coins. The better the condition, the higher the value. Look for coins with minimal wear, sharp details, and clean surfaces. Coin values fluctuate, so always check the latest market trends on numismatic websites or consult a local dealer for current prices. In conclusion, the 2001 Sakoa golden dollar with the P mint mark, it's still a beautiful piece of American history that has a special place in the world of coin collecting. Whether you're holding on to it for its historical significance or hoping to profit from its value, it's a coin that reminds us of the incredible journey of Sakoa and the spirit of exploration that shaped America. Thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to like this video if you found it helpful, subscribe to our channel for more fascinating coin stories, and hit that bell icon to stay updated on our latest videos. Until next time, happy collecting.